that little TV conversation. Dude, do you know the show on TLC, like the Thousand Pound Sister show?
Yeah. Okay.
What was it? They had this thing where they were going to the hospital, and one of them was telling their doctor that they think they might be pregnant
Yes.
because
I think I remember that.
because they were having cravings. Like they were having weird cravings, and she said she was craving water, which she normally doesn't crave. And it cuts to the sister doing one of those interviews, and she's like, "Bitch, you not pregnant? Bitch, you thirsty?"
Yeah, that's a
Yo,
good one.
yo,
That's
I
a
was
good one.
walking, I was walking to the fridge, and then I heard you singing that little jingle, and that was the first thing that popped into my head. Bitch, you ain't pregnant. Bitch, you thirsty. Craving water? Oh, and now I just think back to that. What must have been going through that doctor's mind when that 500-pound woman said, "I think I might be pregnant."
Yeah, they got to didn't they have the little Indian guy?
Mm-mm.
No,
Mm. Those two
they should have
sisters,
got him.
those two sisters, legit just got their own show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember them.
and they tortured some poor random doctor.
Poor doctor.
Yo,
Oh
good
my
on them
god.
because they use that show and that money to lose a lot of weight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They have lost a lot of weight, and TLC went ahead and banked on it by just finding two different fat women to make a new show about. Life be life, bro.
Pay them less, cause listen, we already did this, so we know how much it's actually gonna make.
Yeah, it's wild stuff. I, I I never. That was another one of those shows where I never watched, but I always saw clips. One of them got upset because there was a clip of them on the show that got out, and there was a roach walking on their wall of their house, and they were doing another one of those on camera interviews, crying, talking about how, oh, there was a roach on our wall and it makes us look bad. And in that literal interview of her doing that, there's another roach walking around in the background.
Yes,
Yeah,
I remember that one too. Oh my god,
yeah, horrible stuff, man. But good
that
for
is
them.
hilarious.
Good for them. They're living their best life.
Hey, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, what is
Shit
it?
happens. People move on.
Was it that Indian dude? That's Doctor Now.
That's a whole separate. He has his own show. I thought that was just another like fat person show.
Was he's the my five is it my 500-pound life? I'm pretty sure that's him. That's him.
Okay, all right. So he's like their main doctor
Yeah,
for that show.
because was it? I don't. It was his show originally, and it'd be like a new fat person every episode. I don't know if they ever showed up on it. I'm pretty. They had to have. That has to be where they came from. But then they ended up with a show of their own, and now they're skinny. So now TLC just went ahead and found two different black black they're black this time. Went ahead and
Okay.
switched the demographic, and now it's a
Struggle
different.
spitting went out.
Yeah.
He struggled getting out. Yeah,
I was struggling to put it together of what was what.
yo, get from under the chair, bro. You ain't
So
get hurt.
is there a dog on the recording today?
No. These are his dogs. I'm not fucking with his dog. Was it his dogs? They've been getting slightly more aggressive.
Uh,
uh, especially since the Danny thing happened. Danny seems to be depressed. They ended up getting her a little teddy, like a little doggy, like puppy teddy bear, and she's carrying it with her everywhere. Uh, Now Luna seems to have gone into heat again, and she's turned into a little whore. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her.
uh,
So his dogs are like going at it like crazy for some reason to the point where they can't even eat together. And the other day, Um, I told you about him getting caught on the face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently the dog just legit punched him with their snout. Like, I thought the dog bit him, but the dog just turned real fast, and the tooth, I guess, was out from the dog barking, and kind of just punched him right there in the jaw. And because his jaw's so fragile, fucking that's what really fucked him up. But yeah, that was funny. And then like 2 days later, uh, they were just sitting there next to us in the kitchen, and they went at it. He went to grab them, and one of them bit his hand. And yeah, so I'm not fucking with his dog. Mm-mm. His dog
Yeah.
is crazy.
That's how I felt when I was living there. I felt rude about it at some point because ever since was it before I moved up there, I spent a week up there back when he was still in Atlantic Avenue,
Uh,
and all the way back then, like the only one I ever rocked with was Sophie, and I always had a
so,
bad habit. Yeah, I always had a bad habit of treating his dogs really bad. So when
oh no.
that last week I was up there, I tried being especially nice to them.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I think you should get rid of them little fuckers though.
Yeah, I think it's too much for him.
Yeah, yeah. Like I understand he is the emotional attachment, but I don't think he does actually. I don't think I
Oh
don't
my god.
I don't I don't think he genuinely cares about those dogs enough to hold on to them like that.
I'm worried that it's more of an image thing. That him keeping the dogs keeps him looking good, like he has something that he cares about it, and oh yeah, he takes care of it. Like earlier, he kind of he almost caught me because he stopped me this morning and he was like, "Hey man, I'm about to go down and start organizing the basement or whatever because it's a mess or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, badass, that's good." And then he asked me like, "Hey, like if you like, would you mind like coming down to help me a little bit?" And then I was like, "Okay, cool. I got you. Sure, I'll help a little bit." So reluctantly, I start to get up, and he goes, "Oh yeah, uh, me and you can go start helping, and maybe then in a little bit, because Safari had already went down for a nap. Safari can come down and help us." And I was like, "What? Hell no, Safari's not going down there." And he was like, "What? Why?" And I was like, "Because it fucking stinks. Fucking no." It's not just my stuff getting smoked down there. There's some other stuff getting smoked down there that no, it's stains and sticks. Yeah, I'm not sticking with that. I'm not bringing her around it. And fucking what was it? Uh, he tried to chuckle it off, and then went on to say something else, and they said, "Okay, so the goal is to make the basement so far as safe." And I was like, "What? You're not throwing my baby down in the basement? That's not happening. She's not gonna be down playing down there. That's not happening." And he's like, "What? What? No, 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 no." And right as that happened, so Astrid and this lady came into the room, right? And started asking, "Oh, hey, what happened?" And he switched the whole story up, and he was like, "Oh, Ricky, talking about how the basement's not safe." And I'm just saying we got to make it so far as safe. And now he's twisting and so oh, I'm gonna throw so far in the basement. And that right there made me decide not to help him in the basement. Because then I realized he just using so far to get me to come and help him. I was like, no, I'm good. You can work it on it yourself.
Mm. Yo, there was the night we did the recording. Did 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 Lynn or him have anything to say about me or the things I said afterwards?
Not to me.
Nah. All right.
Not to me. Good. What was it? He's tried to the one comment he tried to make to me that he tried to do it as a joke is was he was talking about something, and then he said, "Oh man, did I make a gay son?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Justin, have you ever touched a woman? Did I make you? Or did I actually fuck around and make a gay son?" And I was like, "The fuck you talking about? You really don't know Justin at all." And fucking, he's like, "Well, what do you mean?" And I was like, "All right, listen, all right, brace yourself, all right." But I had to tell him like Justin to me is like the definition of like that whole warrior in the garden thing, where growing up I watched Justin fuck with people and just not give a shit so much that I think at this point he knows where he's at and what he can do to hurt people's feelings and not deal with shit. So he's just trying to behave and not hurt people's feelings too much. And he's trying to do what he got to do and be good. And fucking, what did he say with that? He said, oh, so he's just out there. So he said he called you the Hulk. He said, oh, so he's just Bruce Banner out there trying not to get mad. And I was like, I guess if that's what helps you understand it. But, uh, yeah.
I will literally bring a boyfriend to New York just to upset him.
Just,
I will literally I would so gladly do if I'm about to find out that dad is the type of person that would be disappointed in having a gay son. Tomorrow, dad now has a gay son. 100%.
so you want me to find
100%,
out?
bro. I will
You
I
want me to find out?
I will be a gay son just to get under
Yeah.
his skin. I will do it with 100% conviction.
Yeah. I just picture you coming, knocking on the door, like, hey, I'm here. And then fucking next thing I know, you're sitting there just sucking face on the couch. Just because you know, hey, yeah, no, yeah.
Yo, I'll walk into the
Hey,
house.
yeah.
Yo, I'll walk into the house. Nah, I have my hand around the hip. Hand like that.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
No, hand on his ass.
Oh, even
Hand
better.
on his ass.
Down the pants
All the way.
too. Yo, down the pants too.
In the
Pop.
pocket.
Yo,
Yep. In the
yo,
pants.
yo. Oh, full on,
Finger already in.
full on. Yo,
Oh,
yo, pops. Guess who this is?
trolling him like a little finger puppy. All right.
What? What? Yo. Limp wrist.
One
Limp wrist.
wrist up and out, the other one down and in.
I'll have a purse, nigga. I'll have a purse.
Yo, it ain't better than mine though. Chill. No, I have the best purse around. Nobody beating my purse.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. What is it?
No.
Well, I'll just act like Marlene. I'll just act like Marlene. That's it. Marlene.
Yeah.
Marlene has a habit. Any chance she gets, she
God.
finds a way to bring up being gay.
So come with a rainbow flag. Put
Yeah,
a rainbow case on your phone.
yeah. Anything.
Okay,
Anything.
that's not bad. What?
She'll always find a way. Always. Always.
Uh,
And anything that has like more than one colors, that's it. It's a rainbow and it's gay. What is it? Like
horrible.
like I ain't peep it, but I messed up getting this Naruto poster. I messed up with it.
Oh shit! It is rainbow. Holy fuck!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I learned recently, and it's just fucking stuck. And it just now I know it. I learned the order of the rainbow. It's like locked in my memory now.
Roy G. Biv?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Yes. I didn't know that was the thing until I heard. Yeah. Now, yes, locked in my head. Roy G. Biv.
Nigga, we learned that in school.
I didn't.
What?
I don't remember learning. I don't remember learning that shit. I
You
let
don't
that
remember
shit
Roy G.
go.
Biv at school?
No, I do not. I just remember like colors and rainbows.
The thing that I learned recently was that the pride flag isn't the rainbow.
It's not Roy G. Biv.
No, Roy G. Biv is 7 colors. The pride flag is 6.
Which colors do they take out?
They mixed indigo and violet and just have purple. They have Roy
Huh.
BP.
Huh.
It's different. It's not the same thing.
I guess.
It's like
What did Indigo and Violet represent?
oh
Indigo and Violet aren't those like royalty colors?
ah sure. Yeah, totally.
Or is it just purple? Just
Right.
purple shades.
I picture Vanilla Ice when he was defending Ice Ice Baby. It's the
Right?
rainbow. It's indigo violet. It's purple. It's two different things. Different.
What does Vanilla Ice have to do with it though?
Oh, when he was defending his song, they were saying that he pretty much stole the Queen Under Pressure beat for his song, and they did an interview with him where they were asking him about it, and he was like,
Uh,
"Their song goes din 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 din. Din. Our song goes din. It's different. It's two different things.
'cause
It's two totally different things."
damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Shit. I can't agree with that one.
And now if I had the ability to download videos, I would attempt to go through the effort of having that interview
So
with the pride flag on one side and the rainbow on the other.
could have did that with OBS, but I'm gonna try to do it now. You gotta just send me the clip on YouTube, and then I'll try to set it up because I also want to set up. You remember the old commercial that we used to see growing up of I don't remember. Was it a? I don't think it was the washer and dryer appliance guy. I think it was someone else, but it was the. It's huge.
Appliance Direct.
So it was Appliance Direct.
Appliance Direct.
All right. So I wanna get that one and make that into a meme because I try to find that one as a meme and that one doesn't exist. 'Cause I guess it's just a Florida thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen those commercials in a minute either.
Aww.
What was it?
That Google it and see if it's still open.
Yeah, because was it? I know the only other thing I think of with It's Huge is Fun Spot. But that's not appliances.
Oh,
It
was it Fun Spot? That was the It's Huge thing.
that was their tagline. That's the
It's huge. Oh, so maybe it was the Fun Spot commercial.
That's the fun spot
Damn.
tagline. Yeah, but in terms of appliances, you reminded me of Appliance Direct.
Yeah, he doesn't do the It's Huge thing. What does he do? What was his thing?
It's Appliance
Appliance
Direct.
Direct.
It's Appliance
Bam.
Direct. He,
Appliance Direct.
he would go in stainless steel door, 72-inch circumference. Appliance Direct. It's
Yeah, that was a good one.
42-inch wide. All you need.
I wish we had houses and shit then. I would have went to him to buy my appliances.
Oh heck yeah, heck yeah.
For sure.
Yo,
No one else.
I remember this weird Twilight Zone moment that lives in my head forever. It was back when we had the bunk beds. And I don't know if you were still awake at the time, but I think funny enough we were watching Nick at Night. And I just remember chilling on the top bunk and it was mad late and TV was on. Like I don't know if you were awake, but at some point the
George Lopez?
commercials came on.
George Lopez?
More than likely. More than likely, because they played that show a lot, Nick at Night. But at some point it got to the commercials. And an Appliance Direct commercial comes on. And then an R&R commercial comes on. And then the Appliance Direct commercial replays. And then the R&R commercial replays. And then those two commercials were played back to back to back for what felt like forever. Forever. Okay, that sound all right. I remember that tormented
Yeah.
me.
It's for a second it sounded familiar because I know there was a while where they got lazy with the commercials and they just started like doing up like dual like doubling up on them where they would play one, play two, and then just play one again and then play two again. Uh, but it also might have been a thing where depending on what channel we were watching, they just kind of gave up for the night, and those were the commercials they had, so they just played them over and over again like an infomercial.
Yo, it felt like it went on forever. Forever. It was
That's interesting.
horrifying. Horrifying.
That's very interesting.
Appliance Direct.
Yeah, that was a good one though.
Mhm.
That was a really good commercial.
What is it? I'm getting a step. Do you remember one of the first times we visited Dad in Atlantic Avenue that we went ahead. I'm pretty sure it was there. We watched these movies. One of them was a Quentin Tarantino movie. I think it's called Death Trap, where it was like a guy in a muscle car and he kills women, but then he picks these three random like badass women that they ride on the hood of their car for adrenaline. He try
That sounds familiar.
he tries to pick on them, and at the end of the movie, I don't remember how, but they get him out of his car and they legit just like beat the crap out of him, and that's how the movie ends.
Yeah, I
Right,
think so.
right. There was a night
Fuck. Okay,
we
yes, I
watched
remember that.
that, and then I think before it we watched another movie where it was this guy and his girlfriend, and they meet up, or somehow another guy gets involved, and for some strange reason, this girl is having sex with both of them. And the movie's just completely pointless until they meet up with this one group of guys and they kidnap the girl's boyfriend. And they try to get her boyfriend back. And you find the group of people, and my goodness, why this stuck with me forever. The the main person of the group that kidnapped them has a sock on. He's wearing nothing but a singular sock on, on his thing. And he has garden shears, right? And he goes to the boyfriend, he says something, and the boyfriend's defiant, he tells him like F you, and he uses the garden shears and starts cutting the boyfriend's dick off. And then the girl and the third guy that they hooked up with then just ride off. They just leave.
What? I don't
No,
remember
it's
that
not
one.
familiar to you. I remember
No, that
watching
one. No.
I remember seeing those two movies back to back. I was able to find that second one, but that first one has eluded me ever since.
Oh my god. Yeah, all right, so send me the second one for sure, and then fucking that. Yeah, that first. No, that first one. Yeah, because the second one sounds familiar. The second one, because the hood riding and everything. I remember getting them grabbing the ropes and everything on the. That sounds so fucking familiar.
It's a
That's something
Quentin
that they grabbed onto, right? On the.
it's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Death
That
Trap.
makes sense.
But that first one,
Yeah, that movie sounds very familiar. But that first, yeah, that first one, no, that was something. You know, it's funny because I don't remember watching so many movies there, but I do remember playing a lot of the Wii because he had the Wii, and I remember he had the Xbox for a little while. Oh
was
wait, no, it was the Kinect, not the Wii. The Xbox Kinect. My bad. Whoops.
we were big on we boxing was mad fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a fun one. I remember everyone else, especially Teresa, always getting too close to the TV, always getting in there.